morning, devil dogs. Welcome back to the compound. Monday morning blues, fellas. Monday morning blues. At about an hour and a half drive. Will be golden. Can't see nothing, man. There we go. Woo. Apple sour. Not bad. Not bad. We're going to hit the California coast and go southbound down to Mexico in Margaritaville, searching for a salt shaker. Someone, but I don't do. It's her damn phone. All right. About to hit the freeway. About to be on this thing. Oh. Can't see nothing outside. Boom. This used to be where all the celebrities used to live. Diamond Ranch. I think Britney Spears used to live up here, and the late great Snoop Dogg. These houses are huge, bro. Huge. All my life I've never been up in these hills before. It's too gated off. You can't even sneak in. You know, usually you can go by like a gated community, and sometimes the thing will be open. You accidentally drive in. It's happened to me thousands of times. This one, no siree. There's like its own private entrance. It's pretty wild. Oh God, now I got the hiccups. Lonely road. I guess I can go down this. Oh boy. Thanks, buddy. Nice gentleman. Let me in. Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes, about 70 miles. We'll be here for a while, boys. Good morning, good Monday. Good Monday. Still haven't heard anything from the VA, but no news is good news, I guess. And what's today? Monday. I know I got something today. Oh, it's St. Patty's Day. That's right. Good morning, Devil Dog. Happy St. Patty's Day. Green beer today. That's right, brother. What's going on, Uncle Andy's? Happy St. Patty's Day, man. Yeah, I'm gonna see my buddy Jim. I went to Iraq with. You know, fought the Great War with. Me and him usually hang out on St. Patrick's Day and have a good time. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Good morning, brother Bullseye Ben. What's going on, man? Semper Fi, brother. Happy St. Patty's Day, y'all. Happy St. Patty's Day. Let me add this to the El Plano. Yeah, I get to go see my good buddy Jimbo. He was a gunner he was a veteran when I was serving. He was already an Iraq veteran when I showed up, so he was I was the rookie, and then he showed me how to survive and all this good stuff. So I've been friends with him ever since, man. He's a good buddy, and he's and I'm half Irish, so we usually hang out and have a couple beers and talk, reminisce about the good old days and St. Patrick's Day, so it'll be fun, man. I'm excited. It's been like 3 or 4 years now. I always go over to his house and we enjoy. Smash that like button, sub button, guys. Thank you, Ben. Pin that one. Boom. Happy St. Patty's. Oh, actually, Uncanny, I like the St. Patty's Day one. That's Happy St. Patty's Day. Green beer all day. Yes, sir. And I got like a weird conference call at 0930. Yeah. The Houthis are getting pounded. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dumbasses. Yeah, dude. I've heard that. Trump. It's about time, though, man. I mean, that all those little bottlenecks, choke points. Those are extremely valuable territories, man. The Houthis out of Libya, I think, right? No, that's not Libya. What part of? What is that? That's not Africa. What is that? That's the Strait of... Yeah, anyways, but that little part of the Middle East, Yemen, yeah, that's right, Yemen. They freaking, just, I don't know, man, people are really dumb, I don't get it, you got one life and if you're a human being and a male and you're in the middle of Yemen, I don't think shooting a rocket at a battleship is gonna suffice. They're really stupid out there. Yeah, that's so strange to me. Hey, let's they don't do any damage. They just cause the delay, which is, Amazon has delays in their delivery system. Is that the moon? That is the moon, brother. Yeah, that was. The moon's really big out here in California, dude. The moon's huge. Like, I have an obsession with space, but the moon's freaking huge out here. I'm sure it's big everywhere, and it doesn't change just because California is so special, but, it's those one little things I kind of, just look at every day, or every night. I'll always look at the moon, yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. It's a big old bastard. It's really bright too. Or sometimes, I don't know, man. It seems like as I get older, I tend to notice how bright the moon is now. And I swear, one night I was walking out in my backyard, and man, I thought it was daylight. It was so bright outside. It was crazy. Everyone double tap. Oh, thank you, Ben. The point is not to destroy ships. That's true, Family Guy. That's true. Well, I mean, I'm not saying what the point of their actions are. I'm just saying those men they're probably all gonna die. Their actions they're gonna walk. They're gonna go try to shoot a ship, whatever they do, and then they're gonna walk back to their houses, and we're gonna bomb wherever they go. That's usually how it happens. It's just careless with your life. I don't know, man. There's just some things I just wouldn't do because I wouldn't want to die, and I just feel like the men out there are so dumb that life, they don't cherish life as much as I guess we do. It would be my point. It's like the whether the point is to destroy them or slow them down or deny access to that strait of the sea, the final result is just, the United States bombing the shit out of that country. That's all I mean. It's like your actions are not worth the reward. There's no reward by doing what they're doing. Just the only reward you get is death. And that's all I mean. I guess that makes sense. Justice is worth dying for. But is that justice? What's up, hey, Nisi Lee? What's going on, Mama? What's going on, Mama Simplify? How you doing, Nisi? Long time no see, Mama. I haven't been on your channel in a while, man. I need to get back on. Justice is worth dying for. Yeah, I mean, if it's then like I have a different definition of justice, and so do they. If the men in that country are just throwing rocks at ships and then dying, is that really, are they doing justice? Are they defending? There's a better way of sacrificing your life. I guess that's my point. If you're gonna cause a stink and possibly have the United States chase you down to the ends of the earth, I think there's a better way of doing it. I guess that's my point. Not whether to do it or not, because they're going to do it, but I would say, if you're going to shoot rockets at ships, there's a better plan of action. I ain't been live much. Oh, okay. Oh, that made me feel better, DC, because I was like, man, I swear I haven't seen you live in a while. I had to even check my subscription and make sure I was still subbed to you. Deny access or install fear of use for all those who pass through the waterways. Install fear of use. Yeah, installing fear is a good one. The 2 astronauts finally came home after stranded. Dude, isn't that a blessing, man? And one of the astronauts even thanked the president and Elon Musk, which was that was really nice of them. I think the chick and the dude were like, hey, thanks Elon and President Trump. Yeah, you ain't been live much, Nisi. Yeah, I thought I almost unsubscribed to you one time, because I had to go find your channel again. Well, welcome back. Compound's always open for you. Yeah, it's just weird, Family Guy, I wish there would be... It's just not a smart way to, not a smart way to sacrifice your life for nothing really, Those guys are going to go out and shoot a rocket at a ship that really doesn't do much. You're not putting any fear into any Americans' lives, especially that you're on a big battleship or a carrier going through that pass, like the people that work on that ship aren't scared of a little rocket slamming into their boat or whatever, it's just, it's not a death by 1,000 cuts when it doesn't cut, I guess that's my point. It's just the way other countries fight too. The other countries will sacrifice their own to get an objective done. We'll sacrifice 10 people to strike a USS carrier on the Strait of Hormuz or whatever. And in the United States, we won't sacrifice anything if the mission's not successful, or if we don't think it's successful. So that's the way, I guess, the way they choose to go to fight, fight the good fight, whatever that means. Other countries have way more resources. Do you believe in a afterlife? The Marine Corps believes in an afterlife. You'll go see Chesty Puller, John Bass Sloan in Valhalla. Me personally, I don't know, man. That's a good question. An afterlife? I don't know. I don't think so. That's all like, I don't think so. You know, whether heaven or hell, or who's judging you to go to heaven, who's protecting heaven and hell, or what, you know, I don't. If there are white pearly gates, and then there is a heaven and hell, or afterlife, or a good and evil, someone always has to be guarding those gates and maintaining those walls, Devil Dog. And whether I believe there's an afterlife or not, I will be subjugated to defending the walls of the white pearly gate and maintaining those walls. Because I would ask you, who else would be doing that besides the United States Marine Corps? It would be entirely made up of Marines on that wall. Other countries have way more resources. I don't think so. What do you mean, like lumber or oil or stuff to make batteries with? You know, the other continents may have more resources, but countries, no. Like Africa, the continent of Africa has a ton, but the country of Congo doesn't, you know, or France doesn't have enough resources. England doesn't have any resources. We all know Germany wanted Lebensraum. You know, they don't have any resources. Russia, I'm sure they have plenty, but they're corrupt. The Middle East, you know, they don't really have much besides oil, which they need help pumping it out. The resources game is largely in the U.S.'s hands, I would say. What's up, Daniel? They are using what they have. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we believe in a before life. Who cares about after? Worry about today. You're wasting energy. That's right, Daniel. I kind of agree with that. You know, I believe in, you know, if you believe in religion, you know, as long as it makes you do the good, you know, makes you do the right thing when no one's looking, and I don't have a say in the afterlife. I just know the Marine Corps, and whether you've been deployed to the Middle East or fought in a war, if you're in the Marine Corps, your job is first and foremost to maintain and guard the gate that separates every common folk for every dipshit in this world. And that's the Marine Corps way. So I'm good. If there's an afterlife, I'm good with maintaining my post. You know, I'll guard the gate. I'm good at that stuff. I mean, if there is any afterlife, then dying is just moving there. And if there isn't, then that's the point of life. Dying would be meaningless too. I just, yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, man. Like, if there's an afterlife, then dying is just moving there. Then more, you know, then it's that same concept of you get 72 virgins in the afterlife. You know, you tell that to, if you tell me I get 72 virgins in the afterlife, I'm going to tell you, no thank you, sir. I'm going to just stay home. If you tell like a 15-year-old kid you'll get 72 virgins in the afterlife, they're probably going to go and, you know, go be a martyr. So, you know, the whole afterlife thing is trying to convince someone to go sacrifice their life for the greater good of something that's happening on this earth. So it's like contradicting. You know, if you do something on this life, you will get a gift on the other side. Well, how does the other side know that I did that on this life? You know, and it's all made up. So, you know, if someone's telling you there's an afterlife and you'll get this only if you do that, that sounds like you're being handcuffed to an ideology, you know. Or it's the same thing if you do good and follow, a religion, you'll go to heaven, or you'll go see the whatever dude, which is really gay. I did all the goodness in the world. Now I have a chance to go see a dude in heaven. Sounds really gay, but it's sacrifice now for an award later, an award later. That's not how life works, Paradise has whatever you want. Yeah, this is what I always think about, like the afterlife, whatever, right? That's fine. Paradise is whatever you want, and you can have the 72 virgins like Allah and Muhammad said, or God will check you into the white pearly gates. I don't know, man. If you got to check into somewhere, that means there's a social structure that you have to follow, and I don't know. I don't really believe in the afterlife. I'll go see. My afterlife is going back to the United States Marine Corps, man. So I gotta drag this life out for as long as possible, because in this life I'm not in the military. If I perish tomorrow, I'll be back on that wall, guarding that wall, devil dog. Because you still got to keep evil out of your paradise, right? If it's your paradise and you've done all the right things and you go to heaven or whatever, you get your 72 virgins like Muhammad and Allah said. Who's guarding you? If you're, someone's got to be guarding you. Someone's got to be protecting you. My afterlife is sitting, listening to my Gramps tell stories. That's a good one, man. Yeah, I would sit next to my Gramps, having a glass of wine, watching UCLA football or UCLA basketball. That's what I would be doing with my Gramps right now if he was still alive. Especially March Madness is coming up. Why is everyone obsessed with the 72 virgin thing? What do you mean? Why is everyone obsessed with the 72 virgin thing? So in the Muslim religion, if you sacrifice your life to kill an infidel, you'll get 72 virgins on arrival of death. Imagine telling an 18-year-old kid that, he's going to be all about it. Imagine telling a 45-year-old man that. He's going to be like, no, thank you, sir. That's not what it says. Oh, yeah, it's what it says. Family Guy, I fought this war, devil dog. I lived in Iraq. I fought this war. Of course, that's what it says. Please don't have an argue with me. The people who try to take my life in Iraq. Trust me, man, that's what they were fighting for. They weren't fighting for some holy land. They were fighting for some poontang, dude. The little kids that would try to go shoot us and blow us up, that's what they would be fighting for. I'm Muslim. Yeah, well, congratulations. I'm a veteran, and sorry that you're Muslim. Thank you for saying that out loud. I don't care if you're Batman, bro. Yeah, you get the 72 virgins, you become a martyr. It's a real disgusting way of doing. The whole concept is convincing a horny, 16-year-old kid to drive a car into my convoy. They didn't last too long. It was extremely sad, dude. Because you know what the older adults are doing. Like there's a 65-year-old dude convincing a teenager that he's gonna get a bunch of rewards after life, only if you do this on this life, and that's getting in like a Mitsubishi or a Toyota, like a little Toyota truck, and driving it straight into a 6x6 MRAP. It was sad, dude. Hey, what's up, Barely? Boomer or Yap, enjoy your healthcare. I don't... Boomer, like Bullwinkle, Boomer and Bullwinkle? Are those two things related? I missed that. Don't mix religion and politics. It's my B-Day. Whoop, whoop. Hey, what's up, Miss Mo? Happy St. Patty's Day, mama. Semper Fi. Semper Fi. What's going on? Yeah. I get to see my buddy later today. It's going to be great. Shoot, I can't push. There we go. What was a war? It has nothing to do with religion. That was a war. It has nothing to do with religion. The people out in Iraq, religion was their war. The war was their religion, man. Yeah, it was the people that we were fighting the war with in Iraq. They weren't. Most of them weren't Iraqi citizens. Most of them were coming from Afghanistan, Syria, Lebanon. I mean, anywhere, Jordan, anywhere in the Middle East. And these guys would come into Iraq, a non-citizen, so an illegal alien coming into a country that wasn't theirs, and then they would try to, they would try to kill us due to the fact that we were infidels, and there was a fatwa or whatever. There was a war against infidels in Iraq. So the people I dealt with, they were extremely religious, and they hated anyone that wasn't Muslim or didn't believe to put a trash bag over some chick's head and cut their eyes out so they can see. You know, that was the difference. Wars are, it was a war on religion, to be quite honest. They didn't come out to kick us out of Iraq or set America straight, or free the Iraqi people. They came into Iraq to torment the Iraqi people and then kick out the infidels or kill the infidels. Family Guy, that's a bunch of BS. What is? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no speech when it comes to Israel. Hey, what's up, pew pew? They attacked you because you attacked them. I don't think so. Yeah, Family Guy. Yeah, Family Guy. I didn't attack anyone. They tried to attack me, and obviously I'm here and they're not. So they lost. But yeah, they try to. Yeah, I mean, just the whole religion out there is totally ass backwards, dude. Like little boys, or they would dress little boys up, and so if you live out in the Middle East and you're Muslim, they would dress little boys up in skirts, and little boys would be for pleasure, and ladies, you would only be alive to make more men. So it's very barbaric. And little boys are for pleasure, and girls are to make more men. And you got to wear a trash bag, and then there's that 72 virgins thing, which they convince young boys to do all their dirty work. So it's very top-down, heavy religion society. It's wild, man. It's a freak show out there, dude. It's a freak show. I mean, there's no running water, there's no roads, there's no supermarkets. They still live like I don't know, before Christ. They still live in that day. They still think, you know, if they walk to Mecca and like kiss a big rock, that they're gonna be saved. It's so weird. It's such a waste of time, you know. Instead of like take care of your own family, they spend so much of their time praying. Like they'll stop shooting at you and start praying. Like in the middle of a firefight, they'll just start praying. It's the goddamn weirdest thing, dude. It's so strange. It's like fighting a bunch of retards. It's like, you know, if you play football or watch baseball and then the other side stops in the middle of the game to pray. It's like, what are you doing? And you're confused, but if they want to stop fighting, that's all good, because I don't stop fighting. It's strange. It's really weird. There was no draft. All right. No one forced you to go there. Yep, you're right on that, huh? Sure, just generalize a bunch of BS as an excuse to murder people. Yeah, sure. Mo, Allah Akbar. Yeah, they do say that. It's weird. And they will say that out loud and stuff. It's like you know, like, have you ever been around a kid with Down syndrome or something, or autism, and they kind of repeat the same thing, and they think girls are really pretty, but they get really confused? You know, have you ever, like, a 15-year-old kid with Down? That's what reminds me of that, of like being in the Middle East. You know, it's. They have like 4 or 5 things to say out loud, you know. They go, Allah, you know. And then and you hear, you know, a 65-year-old man will tell a horny 17-year-old kid that he'll get all the punani he wants, as long as he gets in a vehicle with a bomb attached to it. And if you drive straight into the Americans, you will get 72 virgins. And usually what happens, that kid will get in the car, and we are watching this kid get in the car, you know. This is not a secret, and we see him drive going like 80 miles an hour in some like sedan that's falling apart, because they don't know how to build cars out there. And then he'll drive extremely fast on like a dirt road, which is very hard to hide, and we just end up shooting the car. It's a waste of life. Yeah. What's up, Alice? Matt time. Hey, what's up, Alice? Semper Fi, Alice. How you doing? Family Guy must have been alive when 9/11 happened. Oh yeah, must have not been. Yeah. He might be a young buck there, Mo. But you notice like everything that I know about that side of the world and that religion, that every time I bring up something like the 72 virgins, or why they put a trash bag over chicks' heads, they like deny it. They'll say, oh, that's not true, because it's embarrassing. You know, in 2025, it's super embarrassing that, like, the Middle East, man, they don't know how to forge steel. Like, they don't live in the Bronze Age or the, you know, the .com era or Y2K. They still live in before Christ era. Like, if you can go back in time and like go to the Wild Wild West, or you know, go to circa Germany 1933, you know, before World War II, and go see how like those societies would live, or live with the Native Americans and you know, the Indian in a tent or in teepee. You know, that would be pretty interesting. If you want to go see what the Middle East is, like, just go right now. You can go to the Middle East right now, and you'll stand there and be like, oh fuck. Like, it's insane how backwards they are. There's incest. Oh my god, dude! We all like heard the Queen or King of France or England. I think France had a problem with incest. Or King Tut in Egypt was supposed to be they want that pure blood. So when you see incest, you know what it is, because the kids, if you've seen the movie Hills Have Eyes, they look like that. They end up looking at that like that. Like I've never seen. That's what I mean about like PTSD. Like as a 19-year-old kid, I realized the dangers of a weird religion, and then just bad health practices, until the Ottoman Empire conquered the whole area. Oh god, now we're bringing up what? We're going back like 500 years ago. Bro, Abraham was incest? Oh yeah, what's up YouTube? Yeah. And that's your point here, family guy. And what's your point here, family guy? Yeah, no, it's because you don't know anything, okay? What happens every day in other places, okay? Oh, you're like trying to argue, family guy. I'm not into arguing. Like, you're bringing up the Ottoman Empire. Like, you're going back? How? I don't know. You're weird, family guy. Yeah, Abraham was incest. Yeah, didn't Mohammed or Abraham marry like a 6-year-old girl? What's her name? She was like 6 or 9 years old. I forget her name. And that's so because Muhammad married a little girl back in the day like that. Now all the men sell their daughters to other men. Yeah, why would you want some old hag when you can ask your buddy down the street to sell your daughter to your, yeah, it's fucking weird, man. There's no changing those parts of the world. We literally have to just quarantine all of the Middle East. Jordan's, so Saudi Arabia's okay. Because they like money more than religion, which is okay. But and in that, man, there's no. It's Abraham is disgusting shit. What's up, Harry? He said Abraham. Streamer cannot read, doesn't know history, and thinks Mary being 12 when she's married Joseph is okay. Oh no, I didn't say that was okay either. I think that's weird too. Yeah. Pro Saudi is super religious. Yeah, Saudi is super religious. You're right, YouTuber. What's up, Harry? Who's ignoring your comments? Someone's ignoring your comments? A bunch of angry little boys on here. Oh yeah, when you bring up religion, everyone just gets all butthurt, It's one of those weird things, you bring up religion or politics or like people, money, you always hear the billionaires, the billionaires. The billionaires have all the money. It's that same person. It's the same person that thinks, that there's a finite, they'll bring up the same argument. It's the billionaires need to be taxed more. It's you don't understand religion. Or they'll say you're uneducated, go to school. It's always something weird like that. Always something weird. What's up too legit to quit? Oh, Jamal, how about be informed? Oh, you're talking to YouTube? Oh, okay. How about be informed, YouTube? Talk about be quiet. Why won't you say my comments? Because you know I'm right. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, dude? Happy Saint. What's up, Bryson? How you doing, brother? Simplify, man. What's going down? What's going down in the DMs, brother? Too legit to quit. You're Mo. Yeah, it's weird out there, man. I'm glad we don't deal with the Middle East anymore. It's a very ass backwards country. Like, the problem with out there, man, and like Afghanistan is, Iraq was a little better because they once had a somewhat of a functional government until Saddam took it over. Saddam was a bad mofo, dude. Saddam was a bad mofo, man. Saddam had he had a lot of power out in the Middle East. If it wasn't for Saddam doing a bunch of dumb shit, and he still would probably be, I don't know what would be, if Saddam was still in power to this day, I don't think Saudi Arabia would be as powerful or as wealthy. I don't know, man. I don't know, because Saddam and Iran didn't like each other. Because what Iran's a backwards. It's not even a real country. It's just like a mountain range of horse shit. And Iraq's just a desert. Oh, it's just, there's nothing there, man. It's just, dude. I've never, like, you can go to Death Valley out here and kind of get lost in the sauce. But you still know you're in California, you know? You still know if you go 50 miles left, you'll hit the ocean. The minute you're out in the Iraqi desert, man, your brain, there's something that happens with your brain. It kind of knows, if you get stuck out in this desert, you're fucked. Like, I remember sitting out in this desert, and like, I had I didn't know what direction I was going. You know, you don't know where you're at, like geographically or on a map. You're just kind of, you know, you're out in the Middle East, but you just don't know. It's weird. Hey, what's up, Wave Pattern? BLM Plaza? Yeah, they ripped it up, dude. That commie scam wants to have more gays. They missed their gay. What's up, David? Ignoring all our points, just spouting attacks on nonsense. Yeah, that's right, YouTube. What's up, Jamal? Or Jamal? Bro, you are so ignorant. It's crazy. I can't tell you. You never been there. I can talk about America because I've been here. People like him are slow, and you are truly ignorant, and to be proud of it. Yeah, I agree with you, Jamal, 100%, brother. That was a good comment. What's up, Blake Spider? You clearly don't know what you're talking about. Who are you talking to, Blake? You gotta be more specific, buddy. Yeah, oh, that's YouTube, rebutting. Okay, you guys are still arguing. Okay, got it, YouTube. What's up, Mo? YouTube and Jamal, no one is forcing you to be on this live. If you don't have a fit, you are more than welcome to scroll on. Thank you, Bryson. That was quite nice of you. I don't hate you, brother. I wish you just woke up and became more informed. Oh, I don't hate you either. Are you talking to me, Jamal? Oh, you don't hate me? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you don't hate me. That's good. Yeah. Here's the deal, though. I am not a big fan of that religion, so yeah, I'm gonna stick to my ignorant ways, brother. My ignorant ways got me through a war, a war on terror. It was basically a war on the Muslim religion, which is perfectly fine on me. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you don't hate me, man, but I just don't agree with that religion. It's just too awful, you know? It's just too awful. I've seen what the, you know, you go to Mecca and stuff. I've seen it, man, and I just don't agree with it. You know, it's not my forte. It's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But if anyone else believes in it and does your own thing, then by all means, man, go do you, boo boo. But not me, man, not me. You know, I don't hate. I just participate, brother. You know. Hate to play it, don't hate to play it, hit the game, big pimpin'. Pimpin' ain't easy, Jack. What's up, Jay Eagle? Ooh, I like that name. I just tuned in. Maybe instead of hating people, maybe we should listen to each other first, then not judge at all. That's right. That's right, Eagle. Are you a veteran? Hey, what's up, Jay Eagle? Yes, sir. Semper Fi, brother. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Matt, served in the United States Marine Corps, Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. Oh, hey, Rolling Orange. We're talking about the religion of peace. Oh, that's right, brother. What's up, Rolling Orange? Oh, yeah, Jay, so Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom in the United States Marine Corps. My MOS, military police. Served under Bush and Obama from 06 to 2014, man. It was one hell of a time. And I'm glad I'm out, man, because going to the Middle East is wild shit, man. It's going to the Middle East is like going back in time like 2,000 years. Like before Christ, like 2,026 years ago. And the Middle East used to be like really good with astronomy, right? Like the stars and the moon and stuff, like space. Weren't they the first ones to like have that written down on paper, like the alignment of the stars and moon? They were really good at that stuff back in the day. And then like religion took over. Weird. I bet it was. Yeah, it was weird, Eagle. Thank you for your service. My dad was Navy. Hey, man, next time you talk to your father, tell him I said thank you for his service. And us Marines, we are a part of the Navy. We're a detachment of the Navy. So without the Navy, the Marine Corps would not be here. So tell him I said Semper Fi and I tell him, so we always joke with the Navy that they give us, they're our Uber, so they give us rides into combat. So tell him I said thank you for the ride. He'll get a kick out of it. We need to have healthier fries. What's up, MKDs? Mickey D's? You should really read the chat more and watch the road less. Hey, what's up, Blake? Read the chat. This guy is making money of hate. We need people to wake up and stop giving him attention. And it's obviously his wife isn't giving him none. That's right, Jamal. You tell him, big dog. You tell him. If you don't like it, it's fake. Yeah, that's right, brother. Oh, what's up, Maggie? No fake valor here, brother. Yeah, so time, yeah, right, man. So like the Middle East, yeah, they reached that point in life where they were the top dogs in astronomy and science and stuff, and then I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened in the Middle East when they stopped like learning. Because if you go to like these very pretty much anywhere in the Middle East, it's insane. Like there's only, you sleep maybe 6 hours a night, so that leaves you 16 hours during the day. You work, so they don't really work out there. So the whole day, like if you go to Iraq and you go like to a village out in the Middle East, the one thing you're gonna realize is no one does anything. The only thing they do all day is pray. Like they will take, they gotta pray like 8 times a day. The men will stand around, and the men won't do anything. They'll sit. They squat. They'll squat wherever they want to squat at in their little man dress, and then they'll hold each other's hands. So they'll squat on the ground like they're taking a poo, and they'll hold each other's hands on the side of the road, and they'll just watch us. They'll sit there and watch whatever we're doing, and then if their houses that they're like out front of or whatever, their huts, like the little whack shacks, the women are doing everything inside the house. You can see them, and they'll be trying to do whatever they can, sweeping the dust out of the. It reminds me of the Flintstones, But the men will just sit there and hold each other's hands and then just do nothing all day, and then they'll pray or whatever, but they don't do anything. Like there's such a waste of space out there. It's so weird, dude. Imagine if you showed up like to Blake's house or Jay Eagle. Imagine Irvine. Yeah. Oh, Jay Eagle, you're pretty good. Yeah. Irvine, right around there, brother. Imagine if I go to Jay Eagle's house and he introduces me to his father, an ex-Navy hardcore veteran, probably fought somewhere around, the Korean War to Desert Storm or to Nam. Imagine if I showed up at his house and then I see him sitting down holding another man's hand and the wife like doing the yard work. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing, man? You'd be like, oh, bro, we're just holding hands. It's so weird, dude. Churches, oh, cool. Jamal needs a sippy cup, a snack time. Maggie. I used to live where you're driving right now. Oh, where do you live at now, Eagle? You tell him, Jamal. Ooh. Blake Spider, amen, brother. We need to have healthier Mickey D's. Jamal and Spider, be careful with chat. With that shit here. Oh, yeah, man. Land of the free. Oh, yeah. Land of the free, brother. Home of the brave. Land of the free, home of the brave. Oh, you're like kind of threatening me, Blake. I get it. Oh, imagine if I showed up at your house. Oh, you want to show up at my house? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're like that's kind of like you're making me so mad, devil's compound, that I'm gonna show up at your house. Good luck. Montana, nice, dude. Montana, dude. I drove up through Montana to go to South Dakota, Sturgis. The motor. Dude, what a beautiful. Montana's sweet, dude. Montana's sweet. Montana, South Dakota. Yeah, it's very cute how these little boys speak to Marines. Yeah, Mo, it's cute. You're right. It is cute. That was a good word. I was trying to think of another like manlier word, but it is actually kind of cute. That's why they're like my nephew. It's like my nephew always tries to talk trash. I'm like, you're not good at talking trash. And he gets real frustrated, and he'll start, like, I tease him, and he'll start crying. I'm like, dude, you need to man up, bro. And the older one's good at it. He doesn't put up with my shit. But the younger one, he's still is a little sensitive. That's what it reminds me of, is just they're a little sensitive about certain things. They'll call me uneducated or I guess that's the only thing they kind of call me. Yeah, it's weird. They just, they get really butthurt when you talk about, Muhammad or Allah, or when you start telling them the truth about the religion, or when you start saying the embarrassing things out loud about the religion, they get really pissed off. Like, it's so sad. Like, you get, England's having problems with people from the Middle East. France is. It's funny because their countries are such shitty countries that they have to leave their country to go to another country, I'll tell you what, you go to the Middle East, you're not going to see anyone from France there, You're not going to see a Catholic church. You go to England, you're going to see there's whole towns of Muslim men and communities because they don't want to live in their own country either, dude. Their country sucks. And it's hotter than shit, just the weather sucks. The sand sucks. Like when's the last time anyone's heard of like a nice like a Middle Eastern vehicle that's you got Honda from Japan, you don't really have any. China's trying to make vehicles, but you know how China, when's the last time you bought a nice expensive car from Russia or something, If they can't make their own vehicles, or they don't, like the war in Iraq. So I always say this: the war in Iraq was a proxy war versus Russia and the United States, because all of Saddam's military, Al Qaeda, and the Taliban, they only used Russian equipment. So it doesn't matter who's fighting the war, like the human being or the person or what race they are. It was equipment versus equipment. And like they showed up, and like we had the M1A1s or M1A2 Abrams, and they would show up in tanks from the 60s and 70s. It was weird. My buddy lives in Boozman. Hey, I'd be pissed if I lived in a sand hill. Oh, Maggie, it's so bad. The sandstorms are wild. Wild. What's up? What's up? Oh, God. Oh, my God. We need to stand against these people in a peaceful way. We will play their games and report misinformation and hate speech. You're a fucking fag, dude. You fucking sound like a fag. Oh, God, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. What a So Mo, Mo, Maggie, and maybe Eagle too, man. If you guys were like born and raised in the United States, especially when you're younger, who got like, when you said something stupid when you're younger, you got picked on, right? Or a little bullied, especially girls. Girls are vicious. American women when they're young are vicious, dude. I feel like yeah, we need to stop the misinformation. It's like that one kid, and like everyone's having fun in the playground, and that one kid's like, okay guys, you gotta, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Your mom loves it. I'm loving it. Oh my God. What hate speech facts aren't hate speech? And the first doesn't protect you from what you don't like. Yeah. Hate speech means that you're just trying to silence someone that you don't like. Like, you have to have hate speech or you're not going to have any speech at all. The only thing to protect is hate speech, actually. As if it's something that you like listening to, you're obviously not going to ban it. But if it's something you don't like, you should be, Jamal, you should be fighting tooth and nail for me to keep speaking like this. Someone to give you an opposite, if you want to talk shit about the United States military or the good old red, white, and blue, by all means, brother, I'm actually going to root you on. I will, if you want to hate against whatever you want that I like, I will hate it with you at the same time. Like, if you don't like the United States, brother, I mean, hell, I don't like the United States all that much, you know? And that's the best part about the United States. It always can get better. It always can get better. Yeah, whatever you don't like, Jamal, I don't like either. You know, I'm with you, brother. Hey, Mike Wilson, whatever happened to honor and integrity? Honor, courage, and commitment. That's right, brother. Teenage girls are vicious. Oh, Maggie. Oh, baby. Yeah, you're right, man. I just feel like, you know, there's some people out there that have never been bullied or picked on. Or like, you know, I wouldn't even say bullied or picked on, but it's when you say something stupid out loud, someone's going to tell you to shut the fuck up. And I think we're at that point in human history where I can say whatever I want about whatever I want. And if you don't like it, well, tough titty, said the kitty. And if you want to call me racist or this or that, then so be it. You know, sticks and stones might break my bones, never hurt me. Lady boy, you lady boy. A lady boy. I'm a good looking lady boy. Oh God, Jamal. How else does one open your mind if you don't hear opposite views? Exactly, Mo. 100% right, mama. Yeah, man. If someone's like anti-Second Amendment, I'm all for it, man. If you don't like pew-pews and you're anti-Second Amendment, dude, don't buy a gun, you know? Don't buy one. Be anti-Second Amendment. I would honestly protest with you. Yeah. I think people that don't agree with having a pew-pew or think they're really dangerous shouldn't buy one, and they should protest not buying one. It's a waste of time, but imagine like protesting, like trying to ban a hammer or an axe, because an axe is an assault axe. You know, if you hit someone with an axe, and it becomes an assault weapon. Yeah, man, I don't know. If you're like anti-free speech, like I will defend your right to be anti-free speech all the way to the grave, dude. But it seems like you can't support my views, you know? Why can't you support my views? I need some support. I'm supporting you. Whatever you believe, Jamal, I'll support you, man, 100%. I'll even donate like $5 to your cause. But the minute I go, whatever you like, and I say I don't agree with you, what you like, it's like there's a threat, you know. We'll show up at your house. And then you're uneducated. Yeah, and live guy, Jago, you are passing by Turns Outdoorsman. It's Tustin, where I bought my first guns. What? Oh, Turner's. Oh yeah, Turner's. Dude, J Eagle. Turner's is a good store, man. That's where I bought, I think, most of mine. Yeah. Turner's is a good store, man. Hey, what's up, Firehawk? Protect the first with the second. That's right, brother. That's right, brother. You say lovers, but you're preaching hate. I'm not preaching hate. I just think that the Muslim religion is quite disgusting. That's not hate. That's just my personal opinion. I think the Middle East should be pretty much annexed away from the rest of the world. That's not hate. That's saying whatever you guys have, you guys keep, and just don't bother me and my people. That's not hate. That's just me being honest about my personal feelings about the Middle East and the whole religion. Now, is there people in that religion that don't believe in all that stuff? Of course. This is not a end-all, be-all, gentlemen. my math teacher back, or I had a math tutor back in the day because I'm illiterate and I'm not good at math. He was, every time, like, I was like in, 14, I would talk to him about what's happening in the war in the Middle East and stuff. And he would always, Ahad, his name was Ahad. He was a good man, very smart, intelligent, very hardworking dude. I loved him, man. Loved this dude. But I remember he told me even when I was younger, he's like, oh yeah, just a lot of people take the religion too serious. And I was like, oh yeah, same with the Catholic Church and the Christian Church and Israel, like those crazy Jewish people in Israel, they wear the top hat and the long goofy sideburns, like they take it way too serious, There's like using it to help, get through a tough time, and then there's being a crazy person. Yeah, stop calling opinions hate speech. Yeah, it's like, sorry that my opinion hurts your feelings that much. Where it hurts your feelings that much that you think it's hate speech. That's weird, man. It's not hate speech if it's true. The Orthodox, you mean? Yes, Steph, yes. Hey, LeBron, Steph, what? I love it. Steph, LeBron James, Dick Rick. I love it, Steph. How you doing, mama? Yeah, Jamal's just a little soft, I think you just get your feelings too hurt, Jamal. Like, we can't have a conversation of why older men dress little boys up in women's gowns and have them dance in front of them in their house, but it's backed by religion. So if I question a little boy dancing for grown men hate speech, then man, I think you're just soft, bro. Yeah, like Mo said, man, you're just soft, bro. I don't think you definitely did not grow up in California. Because let me be clear, man, if you grew up in California and you were that soft, the women in California are stronger than you. Right? The women in California are ruthless, dude. If you're like, I have a niece, man. I have a niece, dude. If this girl is ruthless, dude, zero filter. She'll tell you how it is and how it's gonna be. Because girls in California, they know. They know. They're. And Jamal, I don't think you've ever. Mo, I think he's just. It's just my personal opinion, Jamal. My personal opinion, man. That's what I think about the Muslim religion out in the Middle East. Not so much in the United States, because the people that live in the United States are pretty nice. I don't see a problem with the people that live in the United States and are majority Muslim are I'm sure just fine, just like any other religion in the United States. But it's the Middle East. We have to just no flights in, no flights out. It's so bad in the Middle East that the men in the Middle East leave the Middle East because it's that ugly, dude, It's bad. Almost nobody where I grew up in Texas had a filter. Yeah. Well, Texas too. Any Florida, Texas, you grow up in these big states that we live in, man. No filter. It's gonna be told how it is. Yeah. There's no such thing as hate speech. Where I live, if you were made fun of, there was no such thing as hate speech. It means that you were you were made fun of because you said something really stupid. Hey, Gold Leader, what's up, brother? My friend to get away from her ex's family. They were very wealthy, and California cares more about money than kids. Yes, I do agree with that, Gold Leader. I do agree with that. I would say if you live in California, your main thought, just because the way I think California is kind of set up, that your priorities will lean towards working and getting more money than raising your own family. Because yeah, I agree with that, Gold Leader, absolutely. I've seen people that care about money more than their children multiple times in Cali. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's. I don't think I'm sure sometimes it's by choice, but I think it's by circumstance too. You know, it's just that's the way communist, democratic. You know, Gavin Newsom. That's how communism kind of works. You know, you give up your children so the state can raise them. Yeah, I mean, that's how I was raised, devil dogs, you know? I mean, my mom raised me when I was younger, then she was a stay-at-home mom, but then halfway through, she had to get a job. So, I was raised in public school out here in a democratic stronghold, and I came out pretty fine. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got good friends and a halfway decent family, halfway decent mother, father, you'll be fine. I went to public school. I barely passed. My brother, you know, my dad didn't go home till about 7 or 8 at night every day, and my mom didn't go home till like 5 or 6. So from the morning till about 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock, I was at home by myself with my brother. Or, you know, you play sports, but yeah, most of my buddies I grew up with out here, everyone was raised fine. You know, everyone, we got in a little trouble, but you know, it's America, baby. You know, you got to learn and you got to move and groove in this earth by yourself, and no one's gonna help you. You know, no government will help you out here. No religion. You know, maybe your neighbor or your family member, but that's it. What's up, Mike? Back in the day, you would have fist fights and earn respect, usually become friends. Yeah. Pimping out her daughter. we all die alone. Oh, yeah, Kris Jenner. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, Kris Jenner's pimping out her granddaughters now, dude. For sure. He went to prison for life, but his parents had tried before to take her son. Oh my God. We all die alone. That's right. That's right, Mo. My famous saying is at the end of the day, when your head hits the pillow and you're closing your eyes to go to bed, no one cares. You know, right? Right, you can say all the mumbo jumbo you want. You can have hate speech, like saying the Muslim religion is quite disgusting. That's hate speech, but you know, in my world, it's called my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, when you're laying next to your loved one or by yourself, and you think happy thoughts. No one, you know, in the end of the day, no one cares. You die alone, right, Mo? That's right, man. You're right. You just die alone, man. It's sad. Hopefully someone will be next to you. Hopefully, you know, someone will tell you everything will be okay. You know, if you're a mom or a single mom, you'll have children, you know, and that's what, you know, having a son will do is, you know, you always have someone by your side. Stuff like that. What's up, Gold Leader? I had my elders until I was 11. My mom's girlfriend moved us to the middle of nowhere, so we didn't have anyone to go for help. 9 years of hell. Holy Jesus. Yeah, that's the problem. If you have if you get isolated, isolation could be a gift, but if you're not ready for isolation, man, it can kill you. I mean, if you are like Gold Leader said, you know, isolate by moving, or isolation by just in your own mind or in your own life, you know, it could be dangerous sometimes. If you got faith, you're never alone. Too many times I should have died to be a coincidence. Wow, that's deep. It's facts, and no one should be sorry for speaking facts. You're right, Mo. But you like how, you know, if you didn't agree with their point of view, you're automatically a racist, hate speech, you know, uninformed, uneducated person. They care so much about, you know, it's like the guy that has to be cool all the time, you know, or the girl that has to be cool. You know, it's you can't talk about me because, you know, we want to be cool. And it like that religion and that whole way of thinking, the Middle East, it's embarrassing. Like, it's really embarrassing. Really embarrassing. But that's why they don't want you to talk about it, because it's dude, they dress up like, if you're a teenager, if you're a teenager and you're a little boy, like 12 to 14, you will dress up as a girl, and they will dance. You will dance for grown men. Yeah. It's complete. And then women are only made to make more kids and more men. It's weird, man. It's weird. They're the trash can of the world. Oh, yeah. I love that. Yeah. What's up, Devil Dog? Hey, Jackson Ransom, brother. What's going on? We got about 20 minutes left in the flight, Devil Dog. So buckle up. The cocktails will be around shortly, but we're almost in down south here. Ain't it funny how liberals defend the religion of peace, not realizing they would be thrown off the buildings there? Oh yeah. Even like with Hamas, you know, like they, you know, you get like the Free Palestine people, and when if any one of us went to Palestine, they would kill. We would almost automatically be killed because you're an infidel. You're a non-believer, man. If you're a non-believer, that means you're an infidel. And in the Holy Roman, what's the book that they use? I forgot what the name of the book. The Muslim book. If you're an infidel, you have to be killed 100%. Like the book says it. The book says it. The Quran. Yeah, that's the damn name. If you're a non-believer, they either will enslave you or kill you, and it's the latter, you know. They hated us out there. Except you know who liked us was the kids. Like the kids out in Iraq, they would always want to hang around us, either for food or for water or even for protection. But I would say 90 or 80% of the children out there were, you know, they're basically slaves into the religion and slaves into the ideology. And if you're a man in that society and you get to like the age 45, like you made it, man. If you get to the age like 45, you get to have whatever you want. You know, you're in charge. You get to trick all the children into believing your weird nonsense. The women, you know, are just wearing trash bags and can't really do much. It's a freak show, man. I like at the age of 20, when you go and get through. Like I've been to Mexico, so I've seen some kind of funky societies, you know. We all, even if you've grown up in the trailer park or something like that, you know, you've seen some funky societies, you know, or like bad environments, you know, but oh my God. What's up, Monk? That place is like Europe in the Middle Ages. Yes, yes, yes. That's a good one. That's a good one, Monk. It's like the Middle Ages of Europe, yeah. The greatest rebrand in history. Islam is peaceful. Yeah, very ironic. Yeah, you guys are right. Man, you drive a long way. Oh man, I drive all the time, Jay Eagle. Yeah, I drive a lot, brother. I'm looking for something new, man. This has been the last like year of my job is kind of sucked. You know, money's good. You know, there's stuff that's very good about my job and what I do, and it's not really the job. You know, it's the job that I don't have to do, but it's just getting too much. I've been complaining about my job for the past like 6 months now, so I'm sure everyone that's been on here has heard me bitch about it too much. So I'm looking for a change. Maybe I'll do YouTube full time. Do you visit other countries? What's up, Obar? With my job, yes, I could. Just not in my job title right now. But other states I go, you know, stuff like that. The place is the Middle Ages. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's still in, you know, the Middle East. Like, it's still about 3,000 years behind the United States. Like, they can't build anything, so they don't know how to do anything. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen a society where men don't know how to do anything. You know, they've been instead of men, like, so men know how to build stuff, women know how to create stuff, right? I can build Legos when I'm a little, and now that I'm older, I can't personally, but men usually tend to build houses and this and that. Women can create life. They also can create a big Thanksgiving dinner. If you ask a guy to create dinner like me, I'm not gonna know. It's gonna look like shit, right? I'm gonna broad brush everything, right? So out there in the Middle East, women still create life, but that's it. They can't create anything else. And then men, instead of learning how to build things, their time is subjugated by learning a religion. So one thing men aren't really good at is learning stuff, you know, like out of a book, and then trying to, you know, I just think about school. I'd never liked reading a book and learning about things in a book, but in the Middle East, that's all they do. That's all they do. So men aren't the men out there don't build anything. They just practice a religion. So in a society, you have millions of people, instead of building and making their society easier and better and safer for the women, they just practice and then force people to learn their practice. You know, they practice religion 9 times a day, and then they force others to do the same thing. Hate the messenger, but it's the truth. It's the truth. What's up, Mo? Yep. It's like the Muslims here only read the first half of the Quran, which is peaceful. It's also the oldest testament. Oh yeah, time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Or they do it on purpose, man. They leave things out, or they say, you know, oh well, you know, well, Mary and Joseph did it too. I'm like, okay, well, we're not talking about Mary and Joseph right now. We're talking about the Quran and Muhammad and his 6-year-old wife. You know, you guys are still practicing what he preached. the thing with Catholic or Christianity, we don't practice what they preach. We barely even go. You know, you'll never know if someone's Catholic or Christian or Jewish. You'll never know. But when you're right, Time, when they still practice what they preach, which is not good. And that's why we're deporting them all. It's great. I'm Catholic. I don't go to church. Hey, me too, Mo. I grew up Catholic. I don't really preach it. I don't live by it. I know it's right and wrong. I don't need a book to tell me that. My parents did a good enough job as it is. I don't need, but it's just, and then remember, you always run to the super religious Christian dude, I'm a born again Christian. I'm like, you're a what? How are you born again? Your life sucked so much, you had to quit and then start a new life. Okay, you don't have to be born again, you just have to do it. But people are so dramatic, they want to be I'm something, I'm a Muslim, I'm a this, I'm a that. It's like, dude, you're just a person, man. You're just a person. All you need is your own relationship with God. Yeah. I'm Catholic. My European Catholic dad, Protestant. I'm confused. I'm Catholic. I don't go to. Oh yeah. What's up, monk? Be whatever you want. Just don't make the government tell me what to do. Oh, jeez, monk. I love it, brother. Hell yeah. Couldn't agree with you more, brother. Couldn't agree with you more. And there's that, like Monk said, though, there's people, and I'm sure we all. Hey, Longbeard, what's up, brother? Semper Fi, Devil Dog. There's people out there that treat the government as a religion too, right? The Wuhan shots, you gotta, that was a big thing. Trust the science, and the government's right. There's people who believe in the government like a religion. Yeah. I mean, political violence is still the same thing as going after a political leader or a religious leader, right? It's all the same. It's weird though, man. It's weird. People, I barely stand up for anything. You want me to fight and die for something, man? You better pay me a lot of goddamn money. And I'm not dying for nobody, Democrats, yeah, mostly the Democrats. Replace God with government, yeah. Replace God with government, man. And you hear it. You hear people all the time. They'll preach. No drugs for me. Don't need them. I'm good. There you go. Yeah, they'll preach and they'll repeat the lines that their government officials say all the time. It's kind of disturbing. The whole, whether you took a vaccine or not, or whether you were anti or pro-vaccine, we all know that one person that was trying to force everyone to do it, right? I mean, there had to have been. Everyone knows that one family member or one friend that was proud to get their Wuhan card and say, "Oh, I'm doing my part." It's like, "Oh, congratulations, fag. Go do your part. I'm gonna just keep moving on with my life." I work in hospitals, so I was forced. Yeah, time. Yeah. I mean, if you're forced, my company tried to pay us like $400 or something. My company had like an incentive. If you show proof of vaccination, you get a little bonus. And some of my coworkers. I lost you guys for a bit. My bad. My beat. Lucky me and my ex didn't take it before we convinced our children. Nice. Good job, Mo. I almost died about 8 years ago. Stood up to a guy who was beating his girlfriend. He waited until I was passed out, broke in, and almost killed me. What the hell? Whoa. Gold leader, wow. Buy yourself a gun, mama. Buy yourself a gun. Protect yourself, man. Yeah, guys are nuts. Miss Mo, I know you've had a couple stage 5 cleaners on you. A couple stage 5 males that were sneaking around. Yeah, time. I whether you took it or not, you know, I never forced. You know, the Wuhan shot. You know, but it's those people either on both sides. You know that we're proud to do it and wanted you to do it, and thought you were like a disgrace to the human race or America if you didn't take it. And then there was people that were like, no, you guys are gonna get, grow a ding dong out of your forehead. Like, nah, there's on both sides, but one side is gonna force you to do something else, and the other side is gonna make fun of you. And I think most of the people that come on my channel are on the side of making fun of the other side, Lucky me and my ex didn't take it before we convinced her. Nice. Yeah, I didn't take it either. Well, anyways, devils, I'll take you to a nice little rest stop so you can see the ocean, and then that'll be it for today. So if you want to see the Pacific Ocean, just hang tight, and I'll take you there in about 2 minutes. EDC, the 1911. Ooh. Yeah, 1911. My bad. I should have known, Gold Leader. My fault. I have to go. Peace. Hey, time. Simplify, brother. Take care, man. I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm about to take off here too, guys, but I'm going to show you guys the old ocean, and then it's always nice seeing the ocean. If I can. It seems like there's a lot of people out here in this rest stop. A lot of truckers, some motorhomes, looking good, man. Well, this is as far as the ocean I can get you, boys. It's just a pile of grass, but there's the ocean right out there. Happy St. Patty's Day, St. Maggie. Hey, guys, Maggie, Gold Leader, Time, Miss Mo, I love you guys. Thank you for coming on. And happy St. Patty's Day. I'll do a stream when I go home from work, but other than that, take care, guys, and simplify.